Welcome back, everybody. We're pulling cards for the 30th of October. I'm going to be pulling one card per sign. That way, if you know your sun, moon, and rising, you can get a little bit of juice about the day just from one quick video. For those of you who know your other planetary placements, you can actually find out quite a bit of information from something like this. I want to thank everybody for putting a comment down below. You guys do know that is how you enter my monthly contest, by commenting below. So I do appreciate that. I think the shuffle is done. Let's get started. Aries, what do we have for you? Okay, we have the Six of Coins. Six of Coins is just telling me, Aries, that there is somebody who is paying you back for something that you have done or something you have loaned. So receiving some kind of payback today, Aries. Next up, we have Taurus. Ace of Coins, Taurus, you're receiving some kind of gift. Woo woo. Two really great cards to start off the day. I love it. So some kind of gift, there's going to be something that comes in for you today that is going to make you feel grateful and happy. We like it, we like it. Gemini. Geminis, you guys have the Empress showing up in reverse. Empress in reverse, what I'm feeling for you guys is that you are focusing more on what you don't want or your fears or what's making you anxious than what you do want, or those things that would make you happy and feel satisfied and fulfilled, which means that we're manifesting those things that we don't want. So we want to shift our focus away from those things that we don't want to be a part of our experience onto something else so that we can create something good, something better. Next up, Cancer. Cancers, you guys have the moon showing up in reverse. With the moon in reverse, this just means that there is some kind of truth that is coming to the surface that was always sort of just under the surface before. Now it's actually coming up to where it can be seen. When this truth comes up, this isn't something that we even have to dig for. It just really comes up organically, maybe even accidentally. All right, so that's for Cancers. Next up, let's look at Leo. Leos, you guys have the Nine of Coins showing up in reverse. For some of you, this is talking about the idea that you're missing somebody, but for others of you, this is talking about that you're not feeling like you have enough financially to support yourself. So either you're missing somebody or else you are working on how can I increase my financial holdings, my financial income. Okay, so that was Leo. Next up, we're looking at Virgo. Virgos with the Two of Coins. You have a lot of plates spinning in the air today, and you're just trying to make sure that everything gets taken care of without anything falling to the floor and crashing and breaking. So the card coming in upright is telling me that you are actually pulling that off. And not only that, but people around you are seeing you as very graceful as you're doing so. At the same time, though, I do have to acknowledge that this could seem pretty hectic for you, okay? And this could be anything from, balancing your bank account to balancing where you're spending your time, what you're getting accomplished, but you've just got a lot to take care of today, okay? That was Virgos. Yep. Next up, Libra. Libras, you guys have the Emperor in reverse. This is telling me about somebody that you're going to be interacting with today. And when we have an Emperor in reverse, this is somebody with strong narcissistic tendencies. Let me say that correctly. And so, joy, joy, right? So all I can do is I can hope that that might be a short interaction for you. I really don't know what to tell you about interacting with a narcissist that's actually good advice. There's not a lot that's really good except don't. At least not for your mental and emotional well-being. Just don't. Unfortunately, a lot of us have situations in life where that narcissist is a colleague or a supervisor or a member of the family, so that's not exactly an option. But anyway, try to keep the interaction as short as possible. Don't let them punch your triggers, okay? Next up, let's look at Scorpio. Scorpios, we have the Hermit today. The Hermit just means that we are spending some time by ourselves, sorting some things out, setting priorities, figuring out what makes us tick, all of that kind of good stuff. Woot woot. I am Scorpio sun. I love my alone time, guys. For me, that's a cheerful thing. Maybe the rest of you aren't in a woot woot type of place, but I certainly am. All right, let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the World card showing up, and we do like the World card. The World card means there's a completion of some kind of cycle. Maybe you've learned a karmic lesson and you get to break out of this cycle now. Maybe you've graduated from some kind of course or certificate program and you don't have to go back to school. Now you can move on to, practicing what you've learned. Maybe you've met your goal in weight loss. So all kinds of different ways that we can achieve our goals. All kinds of, that can happen as many different ways as goals we can set for ourselves. Okay, so reaching some type of goal or target, completing that cycle, and with a completion, what always happens? With a completion, we always begin something new as well. All right, cool, cool. Next up is Capricorn. So Capricorn's Four of Cups showing up in reverse. I like it, I like it. This just means that where you could be having a pity party, you are choosing not to. Spirit is acknowledging that there have been disappointments that have happened. However, you are not focused on those disappointments. What you're focused on is what you can do to move forward productively. And so you're focusing on the opportunities that are right in front of you. Good for you. Yay, Capricorn. Aquarius. Death card. Now, y'all who have been watching me for years now, you know that I would never name a card the Death card. I think that's ridiculous. We have so many weird ideas about death in our culture anyway, but I would always call this the Transformation card if I was designing a deck. Okay, so transformation card for you Aquarians. This does mean that you're going through a major change, and what I'm hearing is that this is a change from the inside out for you. Okay, so when we have this type of change, this can be a change of how we look at things. And when we change how we look at things, that really changes how we interact in those situations. And that can change how those things react to us. So this is a change that it takes a little bit to work all the way through the system and through the experience to come around. So it is a process. But with this card coming up, this does show that you're either at the beginning of the process, or you may even be almost at the end of this process, and Spirit is just acknowledging. It's important to be aware of things like this because a lot is changing with a transformation card, and this is something that is actually changing for the better. It may not necessarily be easy to make this change happen, but when this card comes up, the results are absolutely worth it. So good for you, Aquarius. Next up, we have Pisces. Look at you. We just have an all-around good day. I think everybody had a decent card today. Wheel of Fortune just means that this is basically a good day for you. This is a great day to ask for a promotion or a raise if you've been thinking about doing that. Good day to ask for favors. This is a day when things sort of fall into place for you. You have to put in less effort and energy to get things accomplished than what you did before because things are just working out very smoothly. Yay, we like that. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate all of you guys' support. Looking forward to working with some of you on Skype or on the phone here later on today. And the rest of you guys, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out, everybody.